Okay, my name's Brian, San Jose Brian, and today I'm going to do coin cleaning or object cleaning and electrolysis. So let's go into my shed. This is my tool shed. This is where I do all my coin cleaning. Here's the electrolysis. We'll get to that in a second. To begin with, here's some cleaning tools. I use a toothbrush. There's a wire brush. There's a brass brush, there's a scratch-all, a screwdriver. Here's some various cleaning things. I use this for using the hydrogen peroxide. Here's some hydrogen peroxide. There's various containers you can use for that. What I use for electrolysis is I use an old White's AC/DC adapter, and I've taken the ends and I've attached a nail to one end, and I've attached an alligator clip to the other end. You have to separate the wires and then strip them so that you can attach them to the nail or the alligator clip. And what I've actually done is I've taken a separate piece of wire and extended it with a wire nut, because eventually the wire will deteriorate. And then the next step that I do is I have some salt. And what I will do is I will take the salt, and it's hard to do this. Whoops. I'm supposed to pour a little bit of salt. I just poured too much salt in there. So I guess we'll find out what happens. And then, I don't think it'll make too much of a big deal. I'll put some vinegar, and if I have to, I'll just dilute it and put some more water in there. And what I'll do is I'll take a stick of some kind, and I'll swirl it around to get everything all mixed in. Okay, and I have a towel attached to my my scroll saw table that I'm using as my workbench. And then what you do is you'll take your object, and today this is a piece that I dug up on Saturday, I think it was, and it's all crusty. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it to the alligator clip. What I'll probably do is just shoot a well, I guess I can do that right now. Hold on a sec. Okay, so I've attached that. What you want to do is you want to attach the alligator clip to that piece. You want to have your nail. It's important to have your nail in here, but it's important to make sure you do not have both metal pieces touch. And then what I'll do, I'll plug it in over there, and then you'll see the light turn on. And then what will happen is it'll start to fizz. And basically what I'll do is I'll just let it fizz, and then it might foam, might get a bunch of junk that'll form up there. I'll shake it around, and I'll check it about every 10 or 15 minutes. And then I'll use my wire brush. Wire brush is good for taking off heavy crud. The brass brush is like a softer metal, so that'll bring up detail. And then the scratch-all is for like trying to flick little bits and things off of it. Or maybe if it's a piece like this where it's a pierced piece of jewelry, you can poke the stuff through the holes. And then what I might do is alternate between electrolysis and using hydrogen peroxide. I use this old container that I found in a dump, but you could use another container. And I think that the key thing to do would be to have a fan like this running at all times, because it does create a gas. And what's the other thing? I don't leave this alone. I only run this when I can look at it, because I don't want to cause an electrical fire or anything like that. There's other videos on YouTube that I'm sure are much better, but this is how I do it. And also this container, if you're going to do something like this, make sure you use a container that you're not in love with, because it will stain it. As you can see, this is from probably hundreds of cleanings. And then I keep the towel over here in case the stuff spills, and plus it'll get all kinds of junk and stuff that'll come off of there, and you'll have to wipe it off on the towel. So this is an old sacrifice towel that I don't need anymore. And I think that might be it. I'll come back in a few minutes and do another video of what it looks like, about 15 or 20 minutes from now. Thank you.